Ginny Nadler. The name of my company is Core Body Wisdom. Well, it's been a journey. I've been developing my knowledge of the body probably for my entire life, and to unravel the truth of what I know to be from so deep inside of me, where it resides. And it isn't anything that I need to learn. It's more of what I know I need to discover to be the truth about myself, and where I fit in the order of the universe, and where information is already stored for me to tap into. And the body is the vehicle that I live in. And I learned from a very early age that I needed to be responsible for this body. The messages that I had from family and culture was exactly the opposite of health. And so core body wisdom developed over years and years and years of unraveling beliefs that I had that I knew weren't true. And as I unraveled those beliefs, I began to get more and more involved in the physical body. My love is anthropology and the study of bones. And there's nothing more fascinating to me than what does it mean to embody the truth of who I am. So over the course of years and years and years of studying nutrition and anthropology and being a witness to my own willingness to let go of what wasn't true, core body wisdom just evolved. It was a natural progression. I've been in the health world, in the world of supporting people to be responsibility for their wellness and creating wellness initiatives. And it just was a progression and a journey that led me to say, I'm ready. I'm ready to give the gift of what I know and the gifts that have been given to me. The logo puts me in a place personally at a central point, and there's always movement. There's always energies that are coming in and out and over and under, and I'm that energy. The profile of the face and the lotus flower. I started practicing yoga I started practicing yoga 37 years ago exactly. And I started by reading a book and got fascinated with the ability to quiet and allow. And so the lotus flower is just part of this journey of who I've become and the influence of yoga on my practice and who I am. And the vision that this piece of the face is envisioning, allowing the sides to come off the box, and allowing this amazing energy that is in every cell of my body to inform me of who I am So for me, there's a vision. There's always a next. There's always, how can I unravel more? And how can I allow myself to receive more? So that's how that part of that picture came about for me. My wisdom has been gifted to me. Nothing that I know is mine. Everything that I know to be true has come to me from my willingness to not know. So for me, wisdom is more about not knowing than knowing, because every time I think I know something, it stops the process. It keeps me in a place of stagnation. And I always have to be willing to say I don't know, so that I can receive more. So for me, wisdom is having the ability to receive more of the truth of who I am. And I know that I receive that from Spirit, the universe, whatever that energy is, that divine energy that I'm a part of. The more that students have allowed me to witness them, to be in partnership with them, to not only be a teacher, but to allow me to give them the tools to be their own teacher. We're all the same. There isn't anything that I know that everybody else doesn't know. It's just that I took this information and I was able to translate it in my own body. And I had amazing help. I mean, I've had mentors in my life that have come before me that have guided me to let go. Teachers that I am in enormous gratitude for. So I'm not alone in this gift. And because I have to give the gift, the students appeared. And I am in deep gratitude for those that allow me to open my heart and my soul and my very being to what has been gifted to me so that I can give it away. It's not mine. So my students are my teachers. What I've learned in my life is that if I ask for support, I now know I'm going to receive it. So to put myself in the middle of an amazing group of people who love what they do, who respect themselves and who respect each other, and who want to keep moving forward and experience loving creation, is what we did today. So I did not do this alone. I did this with all of you and the people who love me and the people who have met me and said, I'd like to do this with you, Ginny. It's about community. We created a community here. And if I would say anything about my being on the earth this lifetime, I would have to say it's about community. There's nothing more important. One of the ways that I've created community, and I've done it in many ways, structural realignment, integration, the body work, this body of work that I call structural realignment, integration, is about receiving more of the truth of who I am and allowing this body to truly embody the truth of who I am, who you are. We need to be willing to take the sides off the box and literally learn a new way of standing in this body. And so my hope, because wellness is what this is all about, and living whole, well, free lives, is that you take the opportunity to discover where you are stuck. Because we're all stuck. We're all stuck in belief. We're all stuck in our perceptions. And if we're stuck in our mind, then we literally have created that constriction in our body. So anytime we feel that we can't move further, we can't create more, we're stuck. But that's just a thought. If I say there's a possibility for something else, maybe everything I think I know to be true is not, and you allow someone to hold up a mirror to you and say, this is what I see. Simply in the body. You're standing on your right leg more than you're standing on your left. How does this stop you from having all of the truth of who you are? So my hope is that we all are willing to allow this body to receive more and more and more of the energy that we know we have, and let go and create a new way. And one of those ways is to allow someone to give you the gift of their sight and truly receive so that you can make change. We change, perception changes, and neurology changes. When we take responsibility for our own wellness, that's a very, very big decision, because wellness is created from within. And the place that we're in as a people, as a planet, is a turning point. And when I talk about a paradigm shift, the shift has to be made in taking more and more responsibility for who we are and for the lives we create and for the thoughts we think and for the health and well-being that we create. What concerns me so much is the enormous amount of resources, financially, emotionally, spiritually, that we pour out for others to take care of us, when we have all the wisdom and all that we need to take care of ourselves. And if we're willing to receive, we will know what's right. The next generations depend on it.